Ghosts busted all over this movie, and it wasn't pretty. What's up? You're here with the X-plicit Critics, here for our Ghostbusters review. We're missing a lot of members. We've all been really busy lately, so we wanted to at least get it out this weekend, but we're with fucking bare minimum staff right now. I don't even really care enough to go into fucking spoilers. I don't want to make this video long. This shit tired me out. I almost fell asleep during the movie, but there's been a lot of controversy around this movie, so we definitely needed to do this review. What do you think of it, Johnny Boy?
I believe that the plot was solid, and that's about it. Like, the acting, the execution, and all that was just downhill, but just stripping it down to what the story was, I think it was actually pretty good for that. But other than that, I didn't like the movie at all. There's some points that, yeah, I laughed, like, but I think it was just because out of sheer boredom, and then that caught me off. Like, oh, okay, that was funny. But other than that, I'd rather been somewhere else or watching a different movie.
Did you like the fact that they were all girls?
I didn't care. I mean, it was different, but I didn't care about it. I don't know. Either it was because, like, the fact that they're all girls was a nice twist, but not original. And I think that it was still a typical, like, you have your weird one, you have the one that's trying to make it, but then whatever, the one that stays true, and then you have the comedic relief. So those are all their female versions of it. So.
I'll say this as many times as it takes to get through to people. Fuck Melissa McCarthy. Fuck that bitch. She can catch 30 fucking dicks. I'm sure she does on the fucking daily. I can't stand her. But I will say this. She can act. She's just not funny. At all. She's not funny. So this movie tried to be like heavy on the comedy. And yeah, people were laughing in the theater. But I wasn't. I mean, that doesn't matter to you making a movie. But it fucking matters to me because I didn't enjoy it. The black chick made some funny jokes. The blonde bitch was the most annoying shit in the whole movie. Holy fuck, man.
Yeah, I don't even know what her name was. Because they kept saying it, but I couldn't understand it.
Eat a dick, because every single moment she was in the film, except maybe one or two, I was like, I can't stand her at all. Like, she needs to get the fuck out of the movie or die quick or something. The other girl, the skinnier one,
yeah,
she's good. I like her in most movies. I liked her a lot in Bridesmaids, so she was good. The funniest person in this movie, Thor, Chris Hemsworth. Like,
yeah,
you agree?
Yeah.
He was pretty fucking funny, and he was good because it's such a different role than he ever plays.
He did well.
He did a really good job. That shit was funny as fuck. But other than that, yeah, I mean, not that good acting.
No.
The acting definitely didn't shine through.
I mean, it just felt, yeah, they just wanted to be all about the funny. And I don't well, maybe just general, but everyone was just laughing, and I can't understand why it was funny, and it wasn't. A lot of the jokes have either been made or you were just expecting it. So there's no, I guess, real comedy.
Yeah, I mean, okay, I'll say there was a few parts that I laughed in the movie, but it wasn't until like fucking 30 minutes in. All the jokes before that were weak as fuck. Like, and their attempts at humor, like the oddity of the blonde chick, I mean, you're either going to think that's funny or you're not, but if you don't think it's funny, it's going to get you super annoyed. Like, super. You're not going to be able to stand her, but other people are going to be laughing, so it's kind of like, am I missing something? But I know I'm not. It's just these motherfuckers are dumb. And the black chick doesn't even come in till
maybe 30 minutes.
Yeah, 30 minutes in. And I'm not even saying she was that funny. She has some pretty weak fucking lines too, but out of the 4, she was probably the funniest.
Yeah.
But I mean, she said shit that was fucking typical. You knew she was gonna fucking say it. I mean, she's there for a certain purpose and she played that fucking role. As far as the fucking ghost and shit, they were alright. The plot, like you said, it was fine. I didn't really have a problem with the plot. Yeah. The finale though, nah. That was weak. I don't know, it was super anticlimactic. You knew exactly what was gonna fucking happen.
Yeah.
Like, I wish that one, okay, well, I don't want to go into spoilers, but I wish something that they, like, teased at would have actually happened, but it didn't. I get the Ghostbusters tone, and it was trying to stick to that, but it didn't pay off in the end. And people saying, if you don't like the movie, you're fucking anti-feminism. Yo, get the fuck out of here. That is so fucking retarded. I don't care if it was males, females, transgenders, or whatever. If it was the same exact movie, the same acting, that shit would still be fucking garbage. So, I'm not gonna say it's complete shit, but it definitely doesn't deserve the fucking reviews it's getting from critics. I will say this, it was a lot better than those trailers because those trailers were straight from the sewers. Those were horrible. Literally one of the worst trailers I've ever seen for this big of a movie. So they definitely stepped it up since those trailers, but they didn't step it up that much.
Yeah. I actually like Melissa McCarthy's character, or like her acting in this movie, because I know that it was toned down, just whatever. Like, I don't know if, like, her, how she usually is, but it was just like it was more refreshing to see her more, I guess, natural rather than forcing a whole bunch of shit. Yeah,
that's why I said she can act, and you can see that in this role. You can see she really has acting chops, but it's just she always gets put as the self-deprecating fat chick that's funny. But in this movie, it was kind of differentiated from that. Or deviated from that. I mean, still, she wasn't one of the better Ghostbusters, to me, at least.
Yeah, there was very few things I liked about this movie. So, yeah, Chris Hemsworth's character, I liked him.
He was definitely the highlight. I didn't think he was going to have as big of a role as he did.
Yeah. I didn't know he was in it, but I didn't really look into the movie. I kind of liked a little bit how they threw in some things that were from the past.
Yeah, they definitely fucking threw in some cameos and shit.
Like that
from the old ones. That was cool, but I mean,
it wasn't needed. But
it was needed. They fucking needed that because without those, I feel like people that saw the old one would be like, "Yo, what the fuck is this?" So that was cool, and especially the role that they had Bill Murray play was clever, but they needed to have that in there. I feel like they had to have some sort of fucking homage to the originals, because without that, it's kind of like, okay, this is just a complete spin-off. It's definitely not in the same universe. I mean, it's apparent when you see the movie, these don't take place in the same universe. This ain't like a fucking sequel or a prequel or anything. It takes place in a totally different universe. Yeah, let's just go ahead and score it. I'm sick of this shit.
All things, I would give this a 4.5. So 4.5 is my
score. For real? A 4.5?
Yeah.
Fuck no, you didn't dislike it that much.
I'd rather have took a nap, but I stayed up because I wanted to make sure I saw everything. So.
Shit, well, I'm gonna give it higher than that. Fuck that. I'll give it a fucking 5.8. 5.8. It's not complete shit.
Yeah, but 4.5 is not complete shit.
No, anything less than fucking 5 is fucking dog shit.
No, not in my book. Because I'm going based off of just, like, it didn't grab my attention. And then until, like, way in. And, like, farther than usual, like, when movies try to build up the story. It was, like, freaking when Chris Hemsworth came in and there was actually, like, either piques your interest, and then I went kind of like whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna stick with the 4.5.
Alright, yeah, 5.8 for me. They could have definitely done a lot better, but they could have done a lot worse. If those trailers were indicative of what the movie was gonna be like, yo, that shit I probably would have given like a fucking 2 or a 1. But this, it was a lot better than those trailers. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, if you're a fan of Ghostbusters, you might like this, because there was definitely some things that they directly pulled from the originals and tried to pay homage to. But I mean, in the end, it wasn't enough to make it a good movie. So I'm not gonna recommend you go see it, especially paying for it. If you can see it for free, then you might want to see it just to see what everybody's talking about. Other than that, that's it for right now. Catch you next weekend. Hopefully we'll have a lot more of the crew here with Star Trek. Yeah, until then, X-plicit critics.
How the fuck are you gonna tell me Havoc is introducing Scott Summers to the fucking X-Men? Oh, they're not even into that. They're not even X-Men in this movie. It's like a first.
Yeah. It's like, oh, the X-Men were dead, but we're gonna bring them back.
And Mystique can catch a dick. She did not. Yo, this gay motherfucker. Oh my god! Look at the dick. Still on my plane. Yo. Yo. I haven't seen it. So, has anyone seen it? I have. Madam has.
And I liked it.
Anyway,
Why do you like it?
because, oh my god.
Nice
So nice.
Got a nice sample, nice beat, fucking.
It's well lyrical, it's really nice. The flow just matches.
It fits his voice. And it's a really good, like, message.
Yeah.
Like,
And that's what fit even better with the sample.